Hey everyone, I'm back today with another review. I know it's been quite a while since my last one, but I honestly haven't had many figures or one that I wanted to review up until about now. As you can see, right now we have the Hot Toys Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens, and I gotta say, I'm a little bit late getting it, but I'm really glad I did. I'm not really sure why I waited until now, but overall I'm very happy with the figure. And give it like another full spin, and we'll go ahead and get right on into the review. Before I move on to the figure, I just kind of want to take the time to look at this box art. I'm not much of a box art type of person. I don't display my boxes. I just kind of throw them in the closet after I'm done taking out all the parts that I need. But I just wanted to say how beautiful this looks. Love the colors of the black and the red. Got the stormtroopers in the background. Got the light up saber in the front. I'm pretty sure these are all the figures, the actual figures themselves, and not stills of the movie characters. And again, it just looks amazing, and I want to take the time to appreciate the art that Hot Toys did. Alright, so before we go ahead and get into the figure and what I think about it, we'll go ahead and cover the accessories. Admittedly, it's not a lot. However, I would say that's fine, just because he doesn't come with a lot of things in the movie. He has his suit, his lightsaber, and his helmet. That's all he comes with. So I'm not going to say that, he doesn't come with a lot of accessories, he should have more. He has exactly what he needs, in my opinion. We already do have the fist on already, and I mean, you see the fist once, you see him a bunch of times. There's a couple things that are cool about the gloves, in my opinion. We'll get to that. We'll probably see it better. So, we do have here just a glove to kind of see it a little bit better. But we do have a holding hand, and I don't know how well it's going to pick it up, or if it even will at all. But if you can look at the gloves, they have little dirt effects in there. I guess maybe it's supposed to be like a dirt planet, whatever. But so that's one hand. Then you have this hand here. Sorry, I have a white glove on just to kind of help with the contrast a little bit. But you have this hand here. Kind of looks like a relaxed holding hand. Maybe you could kind of finagle it into like a force using hand. I'm not really sure. But you have that. This is my favorite hand here. You have his force power hand. Splayed out fingers, kind of an aggressive position. And yeah, my phone's camera is not really picking up the dirt effects, but I think it's great. It beats just, a plain black gloved hand. But, hold it like that. You maybe want to hold it like that? I'm not really sure. But up to you. Your figure. Do whatever you want to do. But you got that hand. And then the two biggest accessories is you have the light up lightsaber hand. I'm not going to be switching out the arm to show you guys. I apologize about that. I am being a little bit lazy. However, I'm not going to display it with the light up hand. You have a partially articulated hand. It's not going to rotate. It's not going to be able to go up and down or side to side, but it does a rotation. It's kind of limited, but you can understand with the wiring and things like that. But I mean, look at the detail on the lightsaber and the gloves still. I mean, it's just amazing. Alright, so that's that. And personally, my favorite one, I already have a holding hand on it, but the lightsaber. At first I wasn't, really too sure about how I'd feel about the cross-guard lightsaber, like what's the point? But over time, I mean, it really kind of grew on me. And what I do like about this lightsaber, if you have the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi figure, I think it's the Rey figure too, their lightsabers are plain. It's just a straight line. This one they try to capture, well, let's see if I can get to focus here, capture the unstable blade effect. And I think they do a really nice job with it, with what they can do. Again, I already have the hand on it just to make it easier. Yeah, I think you can see a little bit better with the dirt particle effect on here. And just like, look at how weathered the lightsaber is. 1/6 scale looks amazing. The blades are removable, so you could go ahead and attach it onto the light up lightsaber over there. Again, I mean, it's just a couple pairs of hands, a light up lightsaber arm, and then a normal lightsaber. Not a lot, but I think it's great for the figure itself. Pretty accurate to me. Time to move on to the main attraction, the figure itself. It's kind of dark. I don't know how well my lighting is kind of portraying the detail on the figure, but we'll get up close here in a second. Overall, I think everything about this figure is fantastic and accurate. We'll go ahead and turn off the table. The detail in the suit, the sculpt, the battle damage or the wear on the helmet is amazing. So just grab it and bring it in a little bit close. Oops. A little bit closer. We'll start up from the top. Yeah, the light's not going to be that great. Sorry about that. But just look at the mask and like the detail on the fabric. I think, man, it's just so amazing. So impressive how they could get that much detail in 1/6 scale form, you know? Let's remove the helmet, the hood, so we can see the helmet a little bit better. The helmet feels like it's hollow. Probably is, but I'm not going to take it off. And you see the little eye part here. It just looks like a black cloth behind it. But, hold on. Let me... just look at the battle damage on there, or the scuff marks. See there. Man, it just looks amazing. Got like a ding in the back of the helmet, more scratches. See if I could get better lighting for you. And again, the detail on the fabric. Nice pattern on his outer cloak and clothing. It does kind of bunch up in the back, but it's not as bad as some other figures I've seen where it's like the hood's sticking straight up, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. But I mean, I think that's pretty accurate to the movie. Anyway, we're back to this figure. That same pattern kind of continues here and all the way down for this outer robe. On his sleeves, he has some kind of like overlapping pattern on his arms. His belt. I'm kind of off center, my bad, guys. Good detail. I mean, it's just a leather belt. He does have a little holster for his sheath. Zip in the back. And you can see how it's layered. That the cloak is layered in the back and how they did that, so it's pretty good. Underneath the cloak, there's a couple layers of what's going on here. Sorry, no crotch shot, my bad. And a couple different styles of fabric. This is kind of like a windbreaker fabric. And then you see underneath that, he has that kind of same overlapping cloth pattern that's on his sleeves. And then, again, another layer where he has his pants. And then his boots. And it kind of has the same along the creases and things like that, where it has like a sand or dirt type particle effect going on. I mean, man, it's pretty awesome. One thing I will say to watch out for is I didn't realize it when I got it. I took it out of the package that the front part was kind of closed in on each other, so it looked like that. And really, I didn't really notice it until I moved it around. They're like, oh, it can come apart. I was having a little bit of trouble, like kind of messing around with it, trying to get a good pose for him. But again, I'm not going to sit there and dissect his helmet. Oh, is it 100% accurate? It's darn good enough for me. I really... I think, and this is my opinion on the movie, when he took his helmet off, that's when I kind of was like, oh, Kylo Ren. Cool, you're super scary. But with the helmet on, he is pretty menacing. And I just think that the detail that they captured in the helmet and the fabric is just spot on, and it's so great. Articulation, he can go that with his arm. He could go like that with his arms. We'll take off the hood. That far up. That far down. It's only probably go down a little bit more, but the fabric is kind of catching it there. Side to side all you want. I'm not going to do a 360 because you're going to really display him with his head backwards. That part doesn't matter to me. So down, his arms go down pretty normally. Straight forward, without much resistance. And then back that far without resistance. I'm not going to go take them to their limits or anything like that, but let's see. Let's move this out of the way. So you could get about that much of a bend. Seems pretty natural to me. Without kind of forcing anything. And again, these are my figures and I don't really want to mess them up and kind of wreck them. But yeah, Kylo Ren. Pretty freaking awesome. For my overall opinion, I think if you're a fan of Star Wars, if you're a fan of Kylo Ren, you're not going to be disappointed with the figure. The detail, the sculpt, the fabric, the accuracy of the character to the movie, I think is spot on. The accessories you're going to get, they are limited, but if you, again, referring to the movie, he has everything that he needs. Hands to hold the lightsaber and his lightsaber, and a lightsaber that lights up. I'm not really sure what else you can ask for. Maybe a little blaster bolt that he could freeze in midair. That might actually be cool, but we didn't get it. Maybe next time. But like I'm saying, if you're a fan of the character, or you just want to have some villains to go with your other Star Wars characters, you can't go wrong with picking up Kylo Ren. It's really amazing to me that he doesn't have a face. I mean, you just have the mask, but with the hands and posing him just right, you could get a very menacing looking figure. I know I have him kind of a generic static pose. Well, I could have did better, but I can't wait to set this up next to my other Star Wars characters. It's going to go great. Go ahead and pick him up. Last I saw, he was still available on Sideshow for, I think it's like $220, that kind of range. If you catch them when they have free shipping, you're not going to have to pay the extra 10 or 16 or whatever it is for the shipping. They kind of seem to have the deals on the Star Wars characters quite often. Maybe they have too much, I'm not really sure. Maybe he's still available on Big Bad Toy Store. So you have a couple options. Maybe you can even find them online for cheaper. Someone who's trying to get rid of them. But yeah, man. If you want this character, I highly suggest you go out and buy him. You will not be disappointed. You could get him in all kinds of poses that would fit his character. Action poses, static poses, museum poses, I should say. I don't know. I'm just really floored by this figure, and I'm not really sure why I waited so long. This is my first villain character, but he's gonna look great next to my... Oh man, I forgot her name. Ren and Ray. Why? Anyway, my bad, guys. Hopefully I'll get another figure soon. It won't be so long in between wait. I mean, I did just get a one-piece figure, but it's not really 1/6 scale. It's a little bit, you know, how anime is. Very fan servicey. But maybe I'll go ahead and review it. Anyway, take care, guys. Hope you keep on collecting. See y'all later.